Welcome back, guys, to episode 52 of the Burchalations podcast, baby. You know what I'm saying? We are your hosts, the Burch Bros here. And it's good to have y'all back, man. Listen, bro, I think, first and foremost, we have a, I guess you could say, returning guest. Before all hell broke loose, she was on. You were on here before.
Favorite returning guest?
Yes. Now, whatchamacallit, I think we've been figuring out a lot of different things, right? Mm-hmm. And Justin, you came up with this great idea to have a call-in show.
Yeah.
So this is going to be entertaining.
So this is going to be pretty good. This will be our first time doing this, so bear with us. And these will definitely get better as far as they go. But before we get into those, why don't you introduce yourself, Liv? Tell them what's been going on and, you know, what's been out here in the streets, man.
Living the dream. Thriving. Glad to be back. And
yeah.
I don't know what hell you're talking about.
You know, me neither, man.
Loose did not break loose.
It's been erased from history, man.
It has been erased from history, but, you know.
You guys want me to go ahead and get started?
You know what I'm saying?
You
want to get right into it?
Yeah, I can go ahead and get right into it.
Oh, Lord. Okay,
They already
We're
trying.
Call-in show, guys. We're going to get into our first call-in show, all right? If you want to call into the show, DM our brother Justin here.
All right, hello?
Hello?
All right, who am I here with?
Taya.
All right, Taya. All right.
What's
if
going
you would like
on?
to go ahead.
I love Taya.
You got Liv on.
Is that Liv?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
You were on the call-in show.
All right.
This is so cool.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Right,
Ask away.
What is your opinion on Gypsy Rose?
Oh, God.
Wait, on what?
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Oh.
The woman is pregnant
Yeah.
with.
She's
We don't know
praised
who
for
the
it.
baby daddy is, though.
She's okay. So here's her origin story. She was a woman who was arrested for murder, and now
She plotted to
was
murder
recently
her
released.
mom.
Yeah.
That white chick.
Yeah.
That
Of
blew up.
course.
That blew up at the
Yeah.
beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Huh.
She was released early because they deemed it basically self-defense. She plotted in self-defense because of, I can't say it.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So what is your opinion on her?
Man,
She's psychotic.
yeah, she looks crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I think she is.
I think she's as narcissistic as her mother, and her being a mom and allowed to be a mom is a bit crazy.
I think that I will not say anything negative about her just because I value my life. Okay, and you know what, man? I will apologize for these two talking. Okay, so I won't say anything about her.
Right now, she's not a protective figure in social media. They're fucking pissed that she's having a kid.
Listen. There's a lot of stupid people out here who have kids. She ain't the first one.
Poor guy, man. Where'd the dad at? Didn't they get?
Well, they don't know who the dad is.
She doesn't know which one's the dad. She has a show.
Oh, she been fucking.
Yeah.
What the fuck? She been out. She been out here.
She basically left her husband for her ex-fiance and slept with them back to back.
Whoa.
And now it's basically going out that they have to have a DNA test. They're saying that it's her now ex-fiance, now boyfriend.
Bro, can you imagine?
They say
though?
it's his kid.
Like that's like my greatest fear. Like just
Yeah.
walking in on my girl, just getting daggum, just like plowed. Right?
That ain't your girl,
I'm not-
first of all.
I ain't gonna lie. Like imagine walking in after a 14-hour shift, right? 30 as hell, right?
And seeing your bitch get
Seeing
dick
your girl
down.
getting just.
You'd have to fight me, bro.
I'm gonna crash out. I ain't gonna lie. I might. That's my
First of
greatest
all,
fear.
if somebody's dumb enough to cheat on somebody who gives them their all, then you're just fucked up in the head anyways. Sorry.
Yeah, like this girl right here.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't think a woman who cheats can really recover like that.
A woman who cheats will probably always cheat.
Yeah, well, I don't think that she can really recover. I think a man 1,000% can cheat way quicker than a woman could.
You've got a point. I feel like it would take a lot unless the woman just does not care at all.
Because women don't like each other. But let that woman be a hoe. Oh my God, bro. She's
A hoe gonna be a hoe.
she
gonna
everybody's
do whatever.
enemy.
But 90% of the time, if a woman's wanting to sleep around, you don't see her in a relationship.
Oh God, no. But you see her sleeping around though.
Yeah,
She's doing her thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's what she's doing.
that's funny because I have a question. Like, so, who's this again?
Taya.
All right, Taya. Listen up, girl. Listen up. All
I'm
right.
listening.
So I hear a lot about I see this in real time, right? Like girls will literally support girls to the ends of the earth to
an extent
for the weirdest reasons, right? Like I see it all the time. Like they'll cheer the girls on for shaking their ass, even though they don't.
I'm gonna cheer my bestie on for shaking that ass.
Even though they don't got ass, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I see it all the time.
Can't relate to that.
Shake your 2x4, okay?
But that's crazy, and I just want to know, like, whenever you encourage these girls or doing certain things, is it always genuine?
For me, it is, but there are some girls out there that'll do it to make their friend look embarrassing, to like embarrass their friends. There are girls like that, sadly.
We firsthand seen this.
That's crazy.
So
that's insane.
Yeah, me and Liv know all about that.
you pulled one of my girls from Knoxville on here.
Dang, what have I missed?
Man, we miss a lot.
I've known Taya for years.
Dang, what have I missed in Knoxville?
I plead the fifth.
We need to make another trip down there, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go.
Please.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give me a Vol shirt. You know, man. I'm gonna blend right in with the crowd.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
It's gonna be a Peyton
That's a
Manning
sin
shirt.
wearing the dog shirt that you are right now,
No.
boy.
I'm
Wrong
gonna get
kind of dog on your shirt.
I'm gonna get my favorite Vol on the shirt at least.
I'm gonna wear a blank white T-shirt.
Peyton Manning, man.
I was gonna say you gonna put my face on there.
I like Peyton Manning, so I'm gonna put a picture of him on my
He's
shirt.
the goat.
No,
Years ago.
just you see a picture of me on your shirt.
Me and Taya right there, front and
Let me
center.
tell you something, man. If I did
Boom.
that,
If you did that, you're not gonna live. I could probably do it.
I would die.
Listen, go to Knoxville if you hang out with the right people.
Oh yeah. Knoxville was always fun for me. My
Well,
trips,
because
in-
you guys stay with the right people.
yeah, man. My trips in Knoxville is what I make it. Me personally,
yeah.
Don't go consistently.
I haven't been enough. Hell, I went. I went like
I'd move there.
I went like late June.
Why do you think I left?
I went like late June, and I had pretty much. I had a
I
lot
love
of fun
my people
then.
down there, but the place can be pretty toxic.
Prior to that, though, I ain't been in like 5 months.
It's been about a month for me.
Well, did you go whenever they won the World Series?
We were there the weekend while they were playing.
Oh,
They played their final game Monday right when we had come home.
I was so pissed whenever they won.
Oh, shut the fuck
Y'all
up.
can't have nothing good, bro.
So
you blew your last game. I don't want to hear it.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, we did that. We lost to the Wolfpack. That's why we didn't get.
And your NFL team is the Falcons.
Bruh,
Sit your ass down.
don't put all my business out there, man. Come on.
The only
That's
good
not
thing
what we
Atlanta
do.
got going for them is the Braves.
Yeah,
I said what I said.
now,
she's not wrong, unfortunately.
let's see. So you got any more questions for us?
Okay, I do have one more question for the boys.
All right, what's good?
This is about like relationships and stuff.
All right, what's good?
Oh,
What's
this girl
good?
need some advice. You've been through some
So
shit.
hypothetically, okay, we're gonna say hypothetically. Okay,
Crazy. Hypothetically, it's crazy. Okay.
hypothetically, you have an ex, right?
All right.
And like she comes to you and she's like, I miss you, whatever. And you're like having these conversations, you're telling her how good you're doing, and then like the next day you get in a fight because someone's telling her lies to you about her being with another guy, and she's telling you not true. But you're arguing with this person, okay? You're arguing, like straight up arguing. And then you find out and then you decide to tell her you have a girlfriend.
So wait a minute. He's hypothetically coming to this person saying, oh, I miss you. I want you. And then figures out that this person hears from somebody else that this person's talking to somebody else, gets mad even though he's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, with all due respect, no self-respecting man would ever take a girl back. I mean, with all due respect, I mean,
depending on.
Well, here's the thing, though. Man. We don't look. Well, I mean, we don't read books and multiple times and expect a different ending. I mean, and
So what's the
did
math
not just
in your
date
brain?
yourself like
What's
that.
Yes, I
the
did.
math in a man's brain? I want to know what math you guys are cooking up in there that makes it make sense for a guy to get mad at a girl, but
for
he has a
talking
whole
to somebody else, but they have a whole girlfriend.
well, that's just the dude who wants to keep you around, but not really like take you seriously, I guess.
It's not. It's a little boy. It's not a man.
But in my opinion, but in my opinion, though, man, if a girl leaves you, I mean, she's leaving for this for the constant reason that she thinks that she can do better than you.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's
the
not
reason.
always the case.
It's 99.9% the case.
Oh yeah, she's leaving to
Well,
be
the girl didn't leave the guy.
Oh yeah, she's leaving to be by herself.
Yeah, bullshit. She's leaving to find someone better. I mean, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah,
it's what they're supposed to do. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to freaking.
You're supposed to just struggle for the rest
Yeah,
of your
because
life.
girls don't really date down like that unless they're just like.
Ooh, I have another question.
What's up?
She's cooking.
This one actually really does interest me because I've seen it around in my relationships and my friends' relationships, you know, liking other girls' pictures.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, in
Okay.
an extent,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad thing. To a certain extent.
All right, but
But I
you
mean-
why?
Bikini pictures.
Okay, now if it's somebody, if it's a supermodel or somebody famous, oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that they genuinely know or see or have met in person but has no public standing, like it's a nobody, but they've randomly appeared,
yeah.
like that can hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I got a question though. Is the woman posting those same pictures while she's with the
No.
guy?
No,
Okay,
this is
okay.
this is so like say one of you boys have a girlfriend,
Yeah.
but you're going off and liking some other girl like that you went to high school with, and she's posting a half naked picture in a bikini, and you're out here liking her pictures while you got a whole girlfriend. That I mean, not necessarily, not like saying that you're doing it with malicious intent, but
I think
to how it looks to a girl, like you're liking a half naked picture of another woman that you know that I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could tell a lot about a guy and the girl by who they follow on Instagram as well. Because
You can.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure like a girl probably would like a guy, and they'll go as far as to check their following, and it's nothing but like supermodel.
FBI
I mean,
skills
I
on
will
10.
full and well say I've had
FBI
all my
skills on
social
10.
medias that I have currently now are the same ones that I've had since they've been created. I don't have. Okay, I have like a little spam Instagram that I will talk shit on. That if you can find it, good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie. It's crazy.
But all my social medias are the same that I've had since I've been able to have social media. So like kids. So there's going to be a lot of people that I follow. But I'm going to say this right now. If something like that pops up on there and it seems any kind of disrespectful or something I don't want to see, I'm taking them off, especially out of respect for Dakota. I'm taking it off. Like, that's just not my thing. Now, if it's like an actor or somebody.
Wait a minute. Wait. Speaking of actor, let me ask you a question.
Okay, now
girl.
porn stars are not. That's little.
I'm getting there. I was getting there too. So, question for you. Is watching porn while you're in a relationship cheating?
I don't consider it cheating.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
And I kind of
Now, if it became a consistent thing, like they had to do anything, like you have
That
to
would be
do
a
it before
problem.
you sleep with me, then that's a problem.
Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But if
that
you're
is
home alone,
crazy.
like say I'm out working,
yeah, but that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
And-
That is
he
crazy.
ain't got none.
such and such is home alone. Okay, what the fuck ever. Watch the fucking video. But if it becomes a consistent problem where you have to consistently do it over and over and over again, and you have to do it before you even come anywhere close to touching me, or that has to put you in the mood to touching me, then that's a problem.
It's like having to smoke weed before you eat or sleep.
Or go out and do anything.
That's true. That's true. But
There's
a
a point where it becomes a problem and
Yeah.
when it's harmless.
Yeah.
I think there's a deeper. I think it cuts way deeper than what we're talking about because because this is a constant thing of guys watching, porn while they're in relationships. Corn. Yeah.
It's corn.
Smart woman. Yeah, see, that's a smart woman. Right
Corn.
there.
Yeah. Corn, guys.
at
But
that. You over here.
there's I'm finna get this canceled, bro. But I think that with corn while you're in a relationship with a girl, I think it cuts deeper because I think it speaks to a lot about man's biology in a sense. When we hear a lot about how men want quantity.
Yes.
while girls want quality in a relationship or just in general.
Yep.
Now,
I guess that really it all falls back as somebody in a relationship. If it's not consistently being done, I'm honestly not gonna have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because it's the same, like, it's harmless. Because I guarantee you, everybody watching this and who's old enough to watch this has probably watched it at some point in their life, relationship or not.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
there's no way they haven't.
Read it, watched it,
Oh no, we've seen
created it.
even soft even like soft corn, you know, like where you have like girls twerking like twerking half naked on Instagram.
Yeah.
They call it soft corn.
I've never heard
Because
that.
even if you're not trying to watch it, it pops up.
Like, you
literally
cannot
right
get
in the
on,
face.
you cannot get on my Twitter at all and not see someone from one of my one of the people that I follow, all the girls that live across the states, that somebody's not broadcasting their OnlyFans, and I see a set of titties on my timeline.
You can build your Explore page, your FYP brick by brick.
I'm not on Twitter enough anymore.
and then like you can literally like and engage in nothing but sports content.
You're
And
over
then
here-
But if
you're
one
over
of
here
your-
cuddling with your girl, and then
I don't have boobies.
Bro, you are cooked.
good, man.
No, 'cause if you like one wrong video, your whole thing goes
Yeah.
to that.
Man,
Yo,
Especially
social media,
on
bro.
Twitter.
Social media is scary, man.
they be
Like, I tell you right now, that sound on TikTok where they're like doing the little hip roll dance. I liked one video of a grandpa doing it, and now a bunch of women are fucking on my For You page because of that
Crazy.
sound specifically.
Yeah.
that is hilarious. Actually, that's pretty funny.
But no, the topic alone, it just depends on how you handle the situation, how you go about it, and how consistent it becomes, especially as you're in a relationship. If you're, like I said,
Yeah,
if you're doing it consistently
Yeah.
before you sleep with
I mean,
me,
I've
I'm gonna have a
definitely
problem.
watched porn with my ex. So, like,
See, people are into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
with
some people are
somebody.
just into that.
That's why you got to say, like, some people do have an issue with it. Some people do consider it cheating.
Yeah.
But in a sense, again, like I said, unless you're doing it before you touch me, and you have to do that to touch me, it's not a problem.
Yeah. It's not.
Unless it's like in an addiction stance where you're every single day and then you're not touching me because you fucking touched your meat enough that you don't want to know.
Yeah, but it's not like you're DMing them saying, "Hey, I got
let's
$20. What's up?"
That's crazy. Now,
If I ever caught somebody that I was in a relationship with, if I ever caught him buying it from somebody, then that's a fucking problem. That's cheating.
And I'm actually glad you said that too, because for men, it tends to be more of a giving up your resources for someone that isn't your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Where it may be more of an issue to where for girls it's more emotional. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, a guy, like for you and the girl that's on the phone here, like if a guy that you were dating gave money to a girl for any reason at all, you didn't know her, he didn't come to you whatsoever, you probably raise an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if you gonna want something over the phone, ask me for my titties before you gonna buy somebody's titties.
It's like, I worked hard for this.
Agreed.
I worked hard for this.
I
Me
don't
live on it.
listen. I can understand, like, if you're home alone, and I know the mood can come on at any point, at any time.
Well, can't he just text you or something?
But okay, what if I'm at work working with my kids, bro? I can't send you a titty pic while I'm taking care of somebody else's kids.
That's very true. That's
true.
valid.
But
That's
some
a fact.
guys, babe, some guys are into that.
But what if we're
Now, if I'm
okay?
at
So
work,
what if we're
if
doing
I'm
that?
at work, I can use the bathroom.
Like there's
Yeah.
some guys that are dating
And I mean,
nurses,
like, that
right?
can be a thing, but
Yeah.
Like some guys date nurses and they want, something in the uniform.
trust me, I've seen
I'm just saying, it's real. out here.
I've done it. I've done it, but at the same time, like, that can't always be a consistent thing.
Yeah.
Like, in the moment,
You got a job
like,
to do, man.
Yeah, job
Like,
to
in
do,
the
yeah.
moment, what if I'm like in a serious thing? Like, no.
Imagine,
Okay,
bro, imagine someone losing their life because
go look at one of my old pictures or go fucking watch a video. I don't.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
better
that's
start
pretty-
scrolling real fast on Twitter, on her Twitter page.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. It's pretty valid answers, man.
Were you didn't you used to do nursing and stuff like that, or
I did work in the medical field a bit.
Medical field.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice,
That's
nice.
cool.
And I'm going back. I'm going back to school for it.
Sweet.
Nice.
Congrats.
Hey, Taylor, those are some good questions, though, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, baby doll.
Can she hear us? Pretty sure she can hear us.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
You're good. We said those are some pretty good questions, though. We really appreciate them.
Always. I love you guys.
I love you too, man.
Love you
You're the
too.
first person to.
You're the first person
You're
to
the official
ever.
first person to call in on the Burchalations podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And it happened to be with me.
Hey, man, we really appreciate it, though.
Absolutely. We appreciate you.
Of
Yeah.
course. Have a good night, guys.
Of course,
You
of
too.
course.
Stay safe.
We'll make sure to have you on soon.
For sure.
That'll be a good one.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
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 Dang,
Nice.
let me have fun.
That was nice. That went very well.
Yeah, see me, that was pretty good. That was pretty
very
good.
Well. That went very well.
That was pretty good.
Now, who else do y'all have in mind? I know we have.
I'm sure we had.
Call Lauren.
Okay.
Should we call it? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Tell her to
know-
call me.
I didn't know the first person that would call you would be somebody that I knew. Honestly.
Yeah, man, surprise. Yeah, man, I had to surprise you real quick, man. 'Cause, I can't tell you everything.
That's
I
crazy.
love Taya though. She is the sweetest little soul.
I want you to, Parker. I want you to ask that question to me that we're supposed to be asking later.
There were a few questions that we
Was it the one that I kind of brought
that I
up?
showed you, but
No.
It was just a conversation between me and him.
Yeah.
So
Oh, my head.
we were going.
I like your question,
So
too.
we're going to be doing interviews later on tonight as well, just to kind of get some content and stuff. But I kind of just wanted to ask, as a man, why are you not fighting for the girl you want?
Now, define fighting.
Those are one of the questions that we're going to ask the guys.
Now, I want you
at the
to
bar.
define fighting. What do you mean by that?
Now, when I say fighting, right? Like, I don't mean like crashing out over a girl,
Yeah.
like crushing and stuff like that. Like when I say
Pursuing, personally.
kind of like pursuing or putting in that effort as you would see back in the day.
Well, for
Do you think
starters,
it's more? Do you think it's more?
they don't make the guys that they want jump through hoops.
That's what I'm saying.
I
It
think
seems-
part of it is the way that women talk about men.
Or they don't make the guys that they want chase hoops. Or jump through
I
hoops.
genuinely just think it's the way that social media and today's society has perceived how a woman should act and versus how a man should treat her.
We get
Therefore,
talked
and then
about.
women. You see women all over social media just dogging the shit out of men.
Yeah, but I
So
never
why
see.
is a man going to pursue someone
Yeah,
who's probably going to talk shit?
But here's the
about
thing, though. I never see women call each other out about how they need to act. That shit's like rare
him? We
air
do
nowadays.
behind the scenes. I will say that.
That shit's like rare air. But here's the thing, though. They're not putting the same energy in calling women out as they are calling men out. They ain't got no problem with doing it with men.
Okay, so I can't say nothing. I can't speak on that because I've always
glorified.
been.
Yeah.
I've always been somebody to call male, female, anybody you want. I'll call you out on what you're doing wrong.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I know.
matter. If I hurt your feelings, I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be blunt about it.
Yeah, and that's but not a lot of women are nowadays.
But, yeah, I'm just speaking.
But that's something else that comes with today's society.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to be a girl. You have to be a girl's girl. If you're not, you're Satan.
it's kind of like you're the Antichrist. But,
You're not a girl's girl. Then at that point, if you call them out,
and I'll
so who are you to the women's world?
Yeah, and I'll even say this. From a guy that tried both ways when it comes to pursuing a girl, whether it be kind of confessing your feelings,
Yeah.
trying your best to, please this girl or make her happy or trying to show her that, hey, I could be the best boyfriend / husband that you could be versus someone that rarely texted her, someone that was kind of picking on her most of the time, kind of not giving her the time of day, or when I saw her, I wasn't trying to impress myself, or
Yeah.
two totally different results. And guys in today's society, sadly, here's the reality: they get more from women by doing less.
Yep. That's a
That
fact.
Sucks.
And
Yeah, but
we
it's reality.
We were just talking about before this podcast. You see it in real time. You see guys.
Yeah.
You see the guys that shouldn't be getting the girls getting the girls. We see it all.
Yep.
You're gonna see it tonight.
Yep, 1,000%.
So
And I'm sure you know a handful of guys that are actually really good guys that are single
Yeah.
and shit. having problems.
I can perfectly say I never
and a lot of them are
fell
what
for the person that didn't give me like
what the exception doesn't make the rule. But what he's saying is that there's a lot of guys that are what these girls are describing or what they want, but they keep going for the opposite guy.
Do I gotta sing
It's like the
song
kind of
again?
man that they're telling us to be was never in their bedroom.
Nice guys always finish last. Should have known that.
I mean,
Listen, I
Shoot,
can,
man, they
I
don't
can
even
fully
finish, man.
say,
They-
but again,
they'll-
we've always said I'm a different breed of a woman. I never fell for the lack of effort.
yeah,
Once I knew what effort was.
yeah, and yeah,
My
but
first relationship, there was no fucking effort, but I didn't know what effort was.
whoa, I keep forgetting my phone.
You forgot,
I
didn't
keep
you?
forgetting my phone.
Stop
But-
going.
To me, if they're not giving effort, they're not like what does that show you how the rest of your life is going to be? And why would you want to pursue and
Yeah.
be with somebody who's not giving you effort?
Yeah,
Dakota
you're validating the no effort.
Dakota never faltered in giving me effort to make me feel wanted, to make me feel loved, to make me realize that I knew,
And like I said,
to
that
show me how I should have been treated.
and that's
Yeah.
and that's the more traditional route, and that's how it used to be. And over like for the majority of time, you know, women have always chosen men based off virtue and values and things like that. It's only now to where women are now choosing men based off money or materialistic,
Which is shitty.
gains,
Money
right?
ain't shit.
Yeah,
It's
right.
the quality of time that you spend with somebody and the quality that you choose to spend the rest of your life with, not the money that it involves.
Because nowadays, I ask the girls like, "Hey, man, why you like him, or like why you like this guy, or like why you with him, stuff like that." It's always about what he could do for her and things about like that nature. And what I mean by that is kind of like, "Oh, he got money." Blah,
That's
blah, blah.
annoying.
And it's like, bro, I hate that response. It's
That
like,
is so annoying because if you're
What
only
about-
worried about the money, good luck getting cheated on.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, "What about he's a brilliant man and he's taught me a lot." I was like,
Sorry.
He shows me how to be loved. That's
He
the
showed me
first
how to be
thing.
loved.
Because I could care less.
He healed me whenever he didn't need to.
I could care less how much money Dakota makes. It's about the way that I'm treated and how he actually loves me. That's the quality of life that I want. I could be dead broke, homeless. But if that man stayed loving me the way that he does, I would be the happiest and richest person alive.
Yeah, and you understand too that you can always come back from those things, from financial.
You can always
situations.
come
You can
back
always
from
come back.
financial situations if you work hard. But you have to be loved right and treated right to work hard.
Yeah,
To want
Yeah.
to work hard in that situation as well.
you gotta have those good people around you too to make sure you keep going and to make sure you're able to bring yourself back up. Because I mean, when the going gets tough and that girl was only there for you because of what you could do for her, she's gonna leave.
Women
She's
can
gone.
be grimy, and I'll die on that hill.
Yeah, women are grimy.
I told her to.
Oh my gosh, she's doing awesome.
She's doing great.
She's struggle busing.
She's doing such a great job, bro.
She's doing awesome. All right, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
All right,
Hey.
hello. All right,
no.
all right, who are we here with?
We're here with Dakota Lackey and Miss Lauren King.
What's good, Dakota? How y'all two doing?
Hey.
So, as a bar census, I have a question. We
All right.
came up with this at the bar.
All right, what's up?
In 2024, is eating ass still acceptable?
oh my
Oh, my-
God.
What?
Dakota James.
That's a serious question.
It is acceptable, but next question, please.
Because I was going to say, to me personally, I think we're kind of of age now. We're in newer times and stuff.
That was not the question you were.
What?
Can you ask a controversial question, baby doll?
But like it's giving and receiving.
I mean, wait, hold on.
Whoa. Receiving. What do you mean receiving?
Whoa.
I think.
What kind of question do you want us to ask you?
I mean, you can ask whatever you want.
Be controversial. We talked. The first person that called asked us about Gypsy Rose. So
Controversial question. Not ass eating.
I mean, I personally don't swing with that way. Me personally,
Yeah.
What?
I plead the fifth.
I ain't eating no. I ain't no.
I don't eat booty.
Justin doesn't eat ass.
I talk shit. I don't eat shit.
Yeah.
He said I talk shit. I don't eat
Fresh
shit.
out the shower.
No,
Coda,
still no. Still no.
Baby wife?
Still no.
Give him a little juice bite.
Can
Clean it
we
all
restart
up.
this 30 minutes real quick?
You can no.
No, this is great.
Look, listen. You can take all the
Okay.
repercussions you want. That's
Okay.
a still no.
She's got a question.
All right.
No, I'll text you my question.
No.
You gotta say it
No.
over
That's
the
all
phone.
we got.
No, no,
We're
no.
not really good at this.
No. But you
Just
have to say
say
it
it.
right
Just
now.
say it. Just say it.
You can ask wherever you want.
Liv, if I cash app you, can you bring me in Dakota food?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are so screwed. Okay.
I can't
Yeah, we're
ask
not
y'all.
good at this. We don't have any good questions.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
We weren't prepared.
Yes, you.
Sorry.
Lord,
That's
you
so
had like
funny.
an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me find a question.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Call us back.
What just happened, bro?
Call us back.
I don't know what just happened.
Call. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll call you back in 5 minutes.
All right.
All right. Hey, hang on, Jeff.
I don't know what my boyfriend just called and asked. I'm
What is
sorry.
What is wrong with you people?
Apparently, he likes to give and receive at the same
Oh
time.
God, that's the bro. That
The receiving is not a thing. Okay, so back where were we talking about?
we were talking about gas. Apparently, I'm sweating.
No, I think
That's what you get for having a call show.
what were we speaking on? We were speaking on
Relationships, the way men
pretty-
chase versus the effort that they
Yeah.
give it.
Yeah. And I think that we're seeing a shift in society to where girls are choosing men. Because,
Unknown
I'm
caller.
getting their call.
Oh,
All right, you guys better have something good this time.
All right. This is Lauren again.
We're gonna give you another chance.
Question.
Redeem yourself.
Okay, my question is, if you could have a deep conversation with any person, dead or alive, who would it be?
who's going first?
Damn.
Who would I have a deep conversation with?
Mac Miller.
Mac
Who?
Miller.
You said Mac
Is that what
Miller?
you said?
Okay.
In a road girl name stance, Mac Miller.
Okay.
If we're
Mac-
talking personal, I would my little cousin.
Okay. Who'd you do it, Parker?
Let's see. I would definitely have to say Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of questions for him, man. You know, it's like, yo, man. like,
Answer me.
That's like a cheating, bro. You cheat with that answer.
that's a good.
I know they are not inside.
Basic.
I know they're not inside.
Basic.
But who would I have a conversation with? I would have a.
Turn that down.
Lauren, you're loud. Can you step outside?
Okay. All right. I had to turn that down for a bit.
Yeah.
But who would I have a conversation with? I think I'd have a conversation with. I would have a conversation with.
She made you really think.
Golly.
You see how peaceful it sounds right now? We can hear cahoots from the phone. It's just so chaotic, and then we
Cahoots can be a little chaotic, but we love it.
Yeah. We do
y'all
love it.
love it. Y'all
We
love
do love it. But
You show up every weekend, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
Not
can't
every
say
weekend.
shit.
Not every weekend. Not every weekend.
Yeah,
Not
like,
every
come on,
weekend.
bro.
I didn't show up last weekend.
yeah, I wonder why.
What? Oh,
I wonder why you didn't show up. Yeah.
You were there last Friday.
Yeah. Nah.
But I think cause
That Friday don't count.
Yes, it does.
I think who I
Saturday
would
is where it counts.
I don't know, probably like Martin Luther King or something. Yeah, probably MLK.
That would be controversial. I would like to hear what he would have to say, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How does it feel? Yeah. I would ask him, man. Like sir, you gave up the ultimate price. Would you do it all over again?
I feel like he would.
Because of him, we're able to do this right here.
Man,
You know
shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
MLK. Shout out to MLK.
Shout out to MLK, man.
Shout out to MLK.
Man, didn't he date a white chick before?
I believe he did, actually.
I think he cheated on Coretta Scott.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He was so for equality, man. He loved white people. You know what? When you're chasing greatness, bro, females just come with it.
Man.
But don't condone it.
He's right. He's right.
No, I'm not condoning it.
He's right.
You are condoning it,
But he's
asshole.
right.
But that's
He's right.
Just that's just what happens when you're out here chasing your
It's a part
purpose.
of leveling up.
When you're leveling up as a man, girls will look and be like,
That's
what he
facts.
got going on? What's going on out here?
I give not one fuck if another man is leveling up around me.
Honestly, I don't really either.
Oh, now she's back.
Now she's back.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I've been back. What do you mean?
Hey, listen.
Are you really going pee in the middle of all this
Yes.
right now?
I guess he gotta go bad. He probably gotta go real bad. Now, I will say this, right? Like, when a man levels up, like, girls are gonna look at that and want to be a part of that. Because I think guys or
I will
men-
level up with my man before I leave my man to go to somebody else that's leveling up.
Well, great job. You know, most girls, from a general
Shitty.
from a general perspective in today's society, that's just not happening. Because I think that a lot of good girls that we have here in society, they're not all over TikTok talking all this crap. Or
You're pushing more on to the factor of women want what they don't have.
of course they do, and I think it's more so of a fantasy. They fall in love with that fantasy and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right, Lauren.
Lauren, we love you.
I love you.
All right, I appreciate you.
Of course.
All right, I'll see y'all soon.
See you later.
All right. Yeah, that background crazy, man. It's only 7:42. Now, what was I talking about? So with men leveling up, right? You know, I think that people get twisted to where, like, they can't control who comes up to them with, you know, when it comes to success, because men are success objects. Oh, I always say that, while women tend to be more of a sexual object. And
Sadly.
And sadly, on our end too, it's like, dang, I just want to be loved. At the end of the day, I think that's what they both want.
But if you have the right woman, she's gonna love you and want you to succeed. My thing is, it's fucked up if you have somebody that you're in a relationship with to leave them because you see somebody else doing better in that moment. How do you know your man can't do that? If you support him, he can be in that position. Now, if he sits there and repeatedly shows you signs of not going to get any better, and he doesn't want to better himself, and he wants to just depend on what he has and kind of just scrape by, then that's different. But you don't just up and leave him for that. You leave for yourself and then try and find somebody else.
Yeah, it's a very selfish thing for sure. And I think that when you're building yourself up, especially, I always say that I kind of learned this recently, is that, like, most guys and girls, with the ones that are single and they see people in relationships, they kind of have that fear of missing out. And
FOMO.
And FOMO, yeah, that's what it's called.
I
FOMO,
can't tell you how often I get questions on how my relationship works and how it has gone so well. Mm-hmm. I can't tell you how many times.
Because most of them are not going.
I'm like, do you think it's easy? Because it's not. We still have rough moments, but it's
work.
How you handle it.
Yeah.
It's how you treat it. It's the effort that you put in. You can't sit there and fucking argue every day and just sit there and scream and then not try and fix the problem.
Mm-hmm. I always say that, relationships are a lot of work. And
they are. They're not easy.
Every day you have to, sacrifice a part of yourself that is that selfish part. And you have to choose to be in it for each other instead of just for yourself, because now it's not just you.
When you're in an actual genuine relationship, you only hold half of yourself because you're holding half of your other you're holding your other half to your other person. Mm-hmm. Coda has half of me and I have half of him.
Yeah.
That creates the whole person.
Mm-hmm. If one person isn't, kind of carrying his weight and stuff like that,
I'll pick it up. You have to have that mindset. You can't just get mad and break up one day simply because they're not giving 100% one day, because there's going to be days where it's 20 and 80. There's going to be days where it's 40-60. There's going to be days where it's 50-50. I mean, it just...
Recently you were sick, so I'm sure you weren't at your
He
best.
helped the fuck out of me the whole time.
Absolutely, yeah.
He was more worried about the fact that he was worried that I wasn't doing enough and was doing what he could to make sure that I was doing enough to take care of myself.
Oh, yeah.
Even in a sense of, like, helping me around the house, helping me, because me still being sick. At home, I could not just sit there and not do anything. And he
probably
would
going
literally
crazy.
be like, "No, take care of yourself first." Because I'm half of him. I'm half of our relationship. And I've got to take care of myself to be that half.
Yeah, man, you gotta take care of yourself. That way you can, make
But he still
them, make them tortillas and them,
I'm not,
them, them
Quesadilla.
them great quesadillas, man. You can't do it sick. I can't have you get me sick. Come on now. Come on. Think of the community.
It's definitely you have to just. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be there, but you also can't leave when times get hard. Especially, you're never going to have a genuine relationship if you always run and leave when times get hard.
Yeah, I think.
Or you see something that you want that's better in that moment, because it's not always going to be better in that moment. That man might be only focused on money and beat the shit out of you if you're not focused on money, or if you spend any of his money or you do this, that, or the other, or if you don't bend to how he wants to do it. Because a lot of men, I will say this, a lot of men who have money are power hungry. They have to hold the power over you. You have to listen. You have to obey.
Yeah, because like once you have the money, they want you want something.
You think
else.
you're top dog once you start making a certain amount of money.
And even not even just that, but once you have the money and once you have a good amount of money, guys that pursue that kind of lifestyle, they tend to not be
Relationship oriented.
Yeah, but more so content with themselves and in their lives, because they always looking for more and more and more.
They're always looking for more money, so they're gonna
more women.
That's where you find people overworking themselves. That's where you find everything.
More everything.
Right, did you decide to join us again?
Yeah, my question came up.
You almost sat on your laptop.
Ask me.
He almost sat on his laptop. I just dodged it.
Yeah.
That would have been real bad.
I just,
I
boy,
just
you
got
just
it too.
this. I did this.
I just got
He
it
just
too.
sat.
So if I wasn't destroyed,
Let's not break that.
bro, I would have been so destroyed.
Man,
Okay.
Look, wait.
Okay.
Look back. Wait, real quick. Let me finish this thought. But
What are we talking about?
We had a good topic, but you got to ask your questions. So don't.
Yeah. I feel like you had a good question for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, like what I was going with, like these guys that tend to not be more content. I think complacent is a bad thing, but being content is it's healthy, because if you're always shooting for more and more and more, you will never appreciate what you already have. And
Very true.
And especially with social media playing a huge part in our daily lives,
But
you tend to be more gravitated towards that fantasy of what a relationship should be. And when you're not getting that, it's kind of messing up with what people's heads.
I will say too, though, there also will be parts in a relationship where you can be fully happy in a relationship but not always be happy with everything else that's going around. And that's another thing where if you've got the right partner, the first thing out of their mouth is going to be, okay, well, where can I help you to be happy with everything else? Where can I help you to get your life outside of just our relationship back on track to where you're happy with that?
Yeah.
I like that. What are you doing? You taking a shit?
No, I was just
Somebody smell like shit.
okay. So my question for you was, do you think a lot of girls are really honest about like what they really want and like how they like live, basically?
That can be worded very and spoken very funny, because I think a lot of girls have these ideas or words are hard.
Ideologies or ideas?
Ideal mindset of what they think that they want, and it's not actually what they want.
Yeah. It's very idealistic, but it's not realistic.
Not even just that. Like, a woman might think that she wants a man that makes all this money, that she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, that she wants this, that she wants that. She wants somebody that's going to be up her butt all the time, and in reality, she don't.
No. Like, once it's like thrown in her face, she like
used to think until the like actual like when COVID was a thing back in 2020, I used to think, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want a man that makes all this money, all that.
Most girls.
I had to stay home for the first week of that, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I have to have a fucking job. I can't stay home.
Yeah, it'd be like that, man.
And it can be like that with relationships as well.
That's very true.
And so, no, that I wouldn't say that necessarily that they're always dishonest. But I think sometimes they think that they want something and they don't truly know.
No,
I think a lot of it's confusion until they actually experience it. And that's why some relationships where they look absolutely perfect
Well, I don't have to.
can end.
But here's the thing, though. Me and him, we don't have to experience getting treated like shit to know that we don't want to be treated like shit.
Being treated like shit can also be brought in. You can be completely just absent-minded, absent of the relationship, but not actually like dogging her and doing something like that, and they think that's normal. Like, I'm talking like just day to day. Hi, good morning, I love you, good night. And that's how your day goes. That's not necessarily treating somebody like shit and what you would classify treating like shit, but that's also not what.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
And people stay in relationships like that sometimes because they think that's normal. They think that's good because they've also probably, like, I had a friend who had a man treating her like that, but she thought that was great and healthy because she was treated so shitty beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, I mean,
when in reality, she was being treated like shit in both of them.
I mean, man, when you give it regular, when you've been given nothing, sprinklers can look like fireworks.
It all resolves back to the effort topic that we were talking about beforehand. Effort can make or break everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true, but at the same time, though, you can put all the effort in the world into someone, and they still won't.
If they don't reciprocate, then take your effort elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you can put all your effort into someone, but they may not like you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'll make this very clear. I'm in a very, 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 very happy relationship. But
yeah, man, you'll be happy as hell.
But if it came down, like, if I wasn't in that relationship and I was actively trying to look for one, I'm never going to falter my effort to somebody. But if they can't match it or they don't like it, then bye.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm not going to sit there and get my feelings hurt because you can't reciprocate the effort that I give. You're not worthy of it then. And that's why I'm so happy with what I have, because he took it and gave it back. He gave me the same effort.
Nice.
And that's what you have to look for.
Wasn't that's very romantic?
So beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's still hard though. Relationships are still hard.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We all know you love Dad more than you love me, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
but
think, well, and what I would say that I heard a lot of girls say that you're not going to find love if you are actively looking for it, right? And
I will 1,000% agree with that.
You agree with that statement? Okay, so it kind of comes up with the ideology, talking about like, hey, if you go into a grocery store, if you're hungry, you're going to end up getting things that you don't need, right? Mm-hmm. And if you go into a store where you're full, you actually get things that you actually need, and it's actually quality things as well.
Yeah. That's very true.
I actively met Dakota when I said I was not going to get in another relationship.
Psych. Psych.
I said I did not want anything else and was not looking.
Like,
and we happened to stumble upon each other through TikTok.
Crazy, man.
Dang.
See, TikTok isn't just an app; it's an opportunity.
No. I don't even think TikTok is stupid.
That don't mean try and make your sideways comments at him because I bite.
In my opinion, I don't think TikTok is stupid like how everyone else is. Well, actually, let alone social media. I don't even think social media is stupid. Yeah. I think social media just shows who's stupid.
I will never dog on somebody who's met their significant other through any form of social media. You met them through Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, whatever the fuck they are. You meet them through there, and it works out. It works out.
Yeah, exactly. It works out.
Judge somebody for it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't say shit. I met my boyfriend on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's a line dancer.
Yeah, like who cares? Like where you meet them? Like, I mean, if it works for you, then it works for you. Like, I mean,
if it works, it works.
Yeah.
But also, don't think that it works without actually genuinely getting to know somebody.
Well, yeah, of course.
Man, that's crazy, bro. You said some real shit, man. Social media isn't stupid; it only shows who's stupid.
Exactly.
The way it's used shows who's.
It's what you make it, in my opinion. I don't even think that social media.
Like people say, social media is ruining relationships. No, it's the way you're using social media that's ruining relationships.
Yeah, it's like
like you said earlier.
It's like me saying that the line dance community is full of drama. No, it's not. It's what I make it. If I choose to
people who choose to be dramatic in it.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I choose to like be around or put myself in it, or I take that back. If I just put myself in it, I mean, I could be around it all day, but I could still be just chilling. I mean, I'm gonna be cool with it.
You can coexist in that drama peacefully without being involved in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why don't sit there and say that the whole part of it's bad
Oh,
But
it's what
it's
you
not.
make it.
I think
It's who you surround yourself in that environment with and what they're doing. And if you choose to be a part of it, then
Yeah, that's all it
that's
is.
where I kind of got cooked because I ain't gonna lie, because like maybe like last year or so, like I would coexist in everything that was going on, but I wouldn't actually be in it. Trust
You
me,
was
let me
messy.
tell you something. I was having a ball.
you're like, I just want to watch. Where's my popcorn?
I just want to watch. That's what I was doing. I was an instigator.
Yeah.
I still am.
That is
But
crazy.
but like I kind of felt myself slipping into the actual core of the drama. So now I kind of like took.
That's when you pull back.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's
okay,
what-
wait a minute. Maybe I don't want to be involved in
I
this.
went to a different bar last night, and it was nothing but good vibes and all that stuff.
It's because what you made it.
No one knew who I was, but I learned a lot of swing dancing and all that good stuff, and it was just
When you choose to
fun.
coexist peacefully in situations, it makes the world of difference in the environment that you choose to surround
And
yourself
I
with.
instigate like a dumbass.
Listen,
It's fun.
I'm a little bit of an
It's
instigator.
fun,
I can't
man.
say
It's
shit.
fun. You
Oh
are
my
too,
God.
Judd.
No, I am not.
Yes, you
Everyone
are.
has
No,
a
I'm
little-
not. I am not no instigator.
Everyone has a little bit of instigating in them. Man.
I ain't no instigator.
Jesus don't like liars.
Bro, when do I instigate? If y'all tell me, I will proudly admit if it's true.
Do we want to talk about the fact that you were in 2 different line dancing groups at one time?
Okay, first of all,
You were?
first of all,
Yes, he was.
first of all,
What other line dance?
first
group
of
were you
all,
in?
I'm not mentioning names.
first of all, I
I'm not
don't
wrong.
even-
You were in
He
both
said,
group chats.
he said that was 300 years ago.
One side never asked me. I was just, brought into it. I mean, I was no complaints. I was the most chill person in the line dancing community. So it's like it's not like I was really hurting
We all saw
anybody.
y'all eyeballs peeping in on both group chats.
It's not like I was hurting anybody.
You're still a little bit of an instigator.
Well, yeah, I like to see if my name pops up.
You know what? Yeah, you know
If
what?
it don't, then
Let me
I'm just
go-
gonna
let me go
mind my
join-
business.
Let me go join 5 line dancing groups tonight.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Hey, there's a whole lot of justice for everybody. Okay,
yeah, there's a whole lot of Parker for
not
everyone.
really, but
Yeah, you shouldn't have said that, buddy.
No, I got no. I didn't mean that. I
Chloe
swear.
loves you.
I didn't mean that. I
Let me tell
swear,
you something, man. You get got over here for comments, all right, bro. It's over with.
bro.
But-
Can I not be funny?
But we're not getting into that, all right. But
I'm funny. Golly,
I know. I'm just saying.
I know.
Back
you know.
to the topic at hand before we get too drawn out.
Okay. Now, you were talking about
Talking about social, I think the last thing that we were really talking that was controversial was the social media impact.
on relationships. Yeah, but
Oh God,
sure.
let me see.
Yeah, she lying like shit.
Speaking of
know,
speaking of that
you know,
story, I got a
yeah.
question, man. Why aren't girls really honest about being whores, man? We live in we live in 2024. In the era where women are the most empowered. Why don't they just claim being whores?
That's a real question.
Okay, no, it definitely is a real question. A lot of times, okay, you've got 2 different kinds of women. You've either got the ones that will like blatantly like, yeah, I'm a whore. Or the ones that, so you got to sit here and think from our aspect. I've sat here and watched friends after friends, and I've even had it happen to me before I was in the relationship that I'm in now. If I went on a date, pursued anything, talked to another man, and he even had the inkling that he thought I was talking to another one, oh God, it was the end of the fucking world. But if he had other women in his phone, I was fine.
She belongs to the street.
That's just
That's what they were thinking.
That's what they were thinking.
It's what they were
okay,
thinking.
that's probably what's going through the guy's head. But
Guys be
so women
coming to
women will
conclusions like
start
that.
to not tell you if they're actively like going on multiple dates because they're.
But
If a woman is perceived as a whore in today's society, she is shunned from today's society.
She's cooked.
time to throw some rocks. You know what I'm saying?
She is not seen. She is not deemed desirable in any shape, form, or fashion
Oh, she is for like 10 minutes.
as
Yeah.
a hit and run.
Yep.
As
But-
a hit and run.
Yep.
But
She's not deemed as a woman who should be in a relationship.
Nope. Showing.
If she broadcasts that she's going on multiple dates with multiple men at one time, which is fucked up because
But-
men could go on multiple dates with multiple women, and he's just opening his options.
I mean,
Spending
did he or
his
did he not have to work for those options?
In reality, women do have to work a little bit. Bumble, literally, the woman has to talk first.
No,
to
they don't.
get
No, they
those.
don't. They updated the app to where the man has to make the first
I
move
wouldn't
now.
know. I've been in a relationship
I
for
know.
almost 2 years.
I know.
Say,
but that kind of proves to me that women really have no game like that.
Yeah, and also like
Don't say
in
that
the-
we don't have
in the-
game. I can spit do a full fucking game.
you may have
game.
You
And all
have
my
But now
friends
a lot of
that I
the
surround
girls-
myself with can.
Do they have men?
90% of us do.
Okay, then. So you got to have game. But there's a lot of girls out here who ain't got no man to keep.
Do you understand what the game is for women?
Do I understand what the game is?
'Cause
You
it's different.
you've already
you're
won,
already
so-
won. You're winning the game.
You won your game so far.
Yeah.
So.
I would say you're winning. You haven't won,
Yeah.
but you're
The
winning.
game is effort.
No, the game
game
is
is-
keeping.
The game is keeping the man after.
The game
you've
is
been to
keeping the
bed.
man.
After
You're
you've
doing
been
what's
to bed.
hard.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's keeping the man. It's keeping the right man.
No, it's keep.
Just keep.
Yes, but
Well, I mean-
yes, but
So you would
I mean,
say
but
keeping
are you not
in
confident?
general.
But are girls not confident that they're choosing the right man? Isn't that not why they're choosing the man in the first place? Because they think that that's right for
Yeah.
Depends on the front that the man puts up. If she's
them.
actually
We
keeping the
as men, we know that we're playing the game, and we perfectly acknowledge it. All we can do is get better at the game.
But why can't you keep the good girls that you say you want?
Well, we have to get the girl. That's our game.
Gotta
Big
get the
spit
girl
game.
No, our game is getting the girl,
in the first place. Yeah.
which requires skill. Same as you.
I'm
Same as you
gonna be
keep.
1000% honest, and something that women will not admit. They will want a certain man just as much as you say you fight for the right girl, that you want the right girl. A lot of women have this right man that they want, that they're chasing as well.
Mm-hmm.
But and you have a lot of times of you see all these short-term relationships that last like 1 or 2 months. I was in one. He showed himself to be this man that I thought I wanted.
Sorry.
It was everything that I thought I wanted, and then boom, all of a sudden,
Sorry.
out the door, he was.
Got her.
But here's what's crazy though, man.
Once it was secured and the title was put, it changed.
But here's what's crazy though. I believe, and this is my opinion. I
And
believe
women
that.
do the same thing.
I believe though, but here's the thing though. I believe that it's way easier to find a good man
Unknown caller.
compared to. Actually, we got a call.
We got a call,
I literally
man.
just discussed this. You're gonna like this call. You actually know this person. All right, who we on the or who we on the call with?
Hunter Price from Knoxville.
Hey, what's good,
Hi,
Hunter?
Hunter.
Snap, man. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's going on, Hunter? You got me, Parker, and you got Liv over here as a guest.
Sweet.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, what you got, man?
Hello.
What you got for us?
Do women actually want to see their man succeed their goals in life, or do they want to see them succeed just to say they have credit for supporting their man?
Ooh.
I would say if you have the actual genuine woman that loves you like she says she does, then she would want to see you succeed for yourself. Not just to say that I have a successful man.
But
Okay, let me reverse this then. Once you watch that man succeed his dreams and you're by his side and you actually want him to succeed, y'all get in one argument and y'all end up breaking up, right? Now, the first thing that women say nowadays is, well, if it wouldn't have been for me, you wouldn't have made it there.
Well,
so
that's
The only
1000%
thing
bullshit.
the only thing that a woman could say, if it weren't in the sense of it, if it weren't for me, if you didn't have the support, I guess she did give you an undying support to
I mean, support
someone
is.
to lean on.
I mean, support is dope, but at the same
She
time,
was the
though,
consistent, but I wouldn't say that it's only her.
But here's the thing. So, for example, let's just say my goal in life is to have $1 million in the bank account at one point.
Okay.
Right? I get married, and my woman is sitting here from the day that I have 10 cents in my bank to the time that I'm a millionaire. Right? I have my mom, I have my dad, I have my 3 brothers, I have everybody supporting me, including my woman. I piss my woman off, she breaks up with me. She goes around telling people, hey, the only reason he got where he was because of me.
She's in the wrong.
Right.
1000%. Yeah, she's
in the wrong.
Because at the end of the day, it's you still have to put in the work.
Does she put in a good amount of support and be somebody that you can lean on in a personal level? Yes. But no, it is not solely. She was not the sole reason that you got where you were, so she has no right to say that.
Yeah.
Because you're the sole reason you did it.
But my mother was there and supported me from a personal level too. So do women want
She only had a part in it. But she was not the sole reason. The only person that was sole reason of why you succeeded is you yourself as the man.
Exactly. I mean,
There we go.
Exactly, and support is great, but at the end of the day, you still got to put in the work, no matter who's in the gym with you while you're shooting. All right, because not many people are going to be with you shooting in the gym while you're on your way towards $1 million. Some people know what that means. But at the end of the day, though,
just because they're your spot doesn't
but at the end of the day, though, if you were to,
the reason you lifted.
But at the end of the day, though, if you were to have $1 million, the girl who you have by your side is going to be a byproduct of it. That's what she should realize. She's going to be a byproduct of your success. She's going to be the one benefiting from your success the most.
All right, now here's a question for the women. On the counterpart to that is, when they see their man succeed their goals, when they have their ego boost because they've watched their man go from nothing to something, does it make them feel better knowing the fact that they were the better support system, or the fact that they were there when they watched that? The reward is the progress. What is a better?
Actually, more so with the whole
reward,
the whole but
I would say the more the reward is to see the happiness that comes from it. I'm not worried about the fucking money that comes from it.
But that's a real crucial part, though.
But
it's a bonus, but
it's the progress. I think it's the progress because
I'm going to be more happy and proud of the progress that he's made as a person.
You watch how much he grows and how much he benefits.
That's the real reward.
But here's the reality,
That's
though.
The reward itself.
Like when you think about people that are quote unquote philanthropy and stuff like that, to some degree you do it for yourself. Hey, I'm donating to the children's hospital. Why? Because it makes me feel good.
Well, I can say this right now. It's going to benefit me for my man to be happier with himself and the goals that he's had done and succeeded in, because he's going to be happier with me. He's going to be he's going to have a happier mindset. He's going to be, because the happy you are with yourself, the happy you are with everybody.
Yeah.
But there's also a side that always wants to look good in the public eye.
Okay, but
that's what I'm saying.
You've got that whole fucking side where you want to look good in the public
eye.
Everybody wants to look good.
Everybody has it. It's called status.
I walk around like I'm Adam Sandler and give not one fuck what anybody thinks about me, so I can't say shit.
Yeah, but what was I going to say? If I were to succeed, my girl knows that her name is going to be
status.
It's going to be a whole lot better because she's the woman who's by my side.
But she shouldn't be worried about that. She should be worried about how you feel on how you're succeeding.
Yeah, but that's just what comes with it. If you're doing what
it's a bonus.
If you're doing what you need to do in the classroom, all the teachers are going to look at you as that guy that got all A's or the guy that got valedictorian.
Yeah,
valedictorian is a status symbol that comes with putting in the work in the classroom and things like that.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't call that the reward at the end of the succeeding.
Valedictorian.
No, it's a bonus. It's the fact that you worked hard enough to meet your goals and to meet that goal status.
Yeah, and everyone. But
the title itself is not the actual reward.
But you'll be recognized
how you
for
feel
it.
from it.
But you'll be recognized for it.
But that's just a bonus.
So you think
the actual beneficial part to it is how you feel about how you succeeded in the end. And the woman, that's what, as a woman, if Dakota successfully reached all of his dreams like that, I would be more proud and happy for him because he was happy with himself and where he's at versus the actual titles and money that he has from it.
All right. Now the question for the guys is, are you going to be more satisfied with the reward, or are you going to be more satisfied with the progress?
Well, obviously, the one thing that I value whenever I'm putting in work towards something is my results. As much as I want to say that I enjoy the progress, I do. But I'm not making all this progress for no reason. I want that result.
But at the same time, if
what's going to be more beneficial,
you don't sit here and you don't look back when you hit that $1 million in the bank. We're gonna go back to that. Once you hit that, and if you don't look back and say, well, 6 months ago, I was at this point, and had I not went through that point, I wouldn't be where I am today. Was the reward even worth it if you didn't even learn what you've done to begin with?
Was the climb to the reward? What matters more, the reward or the climb to build who you are as a person?
Well, the climb is very important, but the reward, it reminds me where I'm at now, but the climb reminded me at where I once was.
Which one's more important?
I mean, for me,
here's a perfect example, right? So you guys do podcasts, right?
Yeah.
So you have to look at where you started to where you guys are now. So you all had 0 social media following.
Mhm.
Now you guys have a social media following. Where in that sparked and made you all get to where you are today?
I think whenever we got that like first taste of, hey, this could actually work.
Okay. So now that you guys are where you are, you gave me a very good example of you're having to look back at that very specific moment and realize, well, if it wouldn't have been for that, I don't think we'd be as far.
Ooh,
as
Yeah,
I get it. Wait, hold on.
I said
So,
I said that the journey is very
hold on a
valuable.
second, hold on a second. I think if it wasn't for the reward, the journey would be all for nothing, because at some point you don't want it to just keep climbing up without seeing the top of the mountain.
Exactly.
I don't want to keep climbing up all my life. I want to see the daggum top of the mountain. You feel
Yeah.
me? But if it wasn't for that
But
vision
here's the
of
thing then.
But to look back and be able to say, I fucking climbed that.
Yeah.
that's
I
what,
look,
But you
look
don't want
back
to sit
and
here,
see.
and then at that point, though, it almost feels like a handout if, somebody just walked up to you and gave you all that following. You would want, because then when you have children and they have the same goals or dreams as you do,
You've got to be
you
able
need
to
to be able
explain the
to give
journey.
them what you need to be able to give them the word or the advice or
The
what
blueprint.
That's
Yeah,
why
there
the
you go,
journey is more
blueprint. Sets them
important
up
than
for
the
a
reward.
foundation.
Yeah. Obviously, I would want to go through it. I want to get handed out to me.
honestly, I think it's pretty equal, because I don't think you can have one without the other, because
That's very true.
I think that without a vision, you're going to be going on different paths and without a destination. So
Without an
I'll give
idea.
without an idea.
So, well, here's
But the physical
I'll give you a
reward
good
doesn't
example.
mean anything without the journey. And that's
Yeah.
why the
I'll
journey is
give you
more
an
important.
example.
Okay.
So I know a girl, she's a mom and she has 2 kids, right? So a mom relatively close to my mom's age. My mom, not my mom, this guy's mom filed bankruptcy at the age of 21, right?
Wow.
Now their kids are 23 and 20. 23 and 20, yes. The 23-year-old has been living on his own for 3 years, right? Has never filed bankruptcy. But he also done some of these stupid mistakes that set him back in his life goals. Now, the 23-year-old or the 20-year-old is wanting to move out, but doesn't have a job, is trying to get all of this debt racked up on him this early just so he can be a little bit happy somewhere else, possibly. The argument between a 23-year-old and his mom was, why are you going to sit here and let the 20-year-old make this kind of decision instead of showing him the right way so he doesn't make the mistakes that nor I or you made, so that way he doesn't have to go through this, this stressful life of having to file bankruptcy within the next couple of years.
Well, here's one thing. Well, for starters, I believe that smart people, they do learn from their mistakes, and wise people learn from other people's mistakes. So I would advocate for someone to go through the same thing.
But the question is if you had 2 kids and they're wanting to make, one learned from a little bit from your mistakes and, also learned that he can do it without listening to other people. But are you going to want the youngest one to sit here and continuously make the same mistakes that both of y'all made?
No.
Why not make him a better version of both of you guys and
Yeah,
watch
of
him
course
succeed
not.
without
No.
making any
But at the
mistakes?
same time, if he's heard both sides, both ways that the end goal can be completed, and he chooses to put himself through the harder one and continue to make the harder mistakes, that's where it leads to bankruptcy, then that's a personal choice.
Yeah, exactly.
If
It's all
he's
about
seen
choices.
two sides to it and knows even though one is harder, the outcome isn't bankruptcy. The struggle was hard, but it comes out better in the end for you, and the way that your credit and everything else outlooks. And you still choose to go on the harder and file for the bankruptcy. That's hard.
This goes back to the original argument of you have to look back at the progress that you made up that hill to get where you are.
That's why that's why I will always die on the hill. The journey to the reward is always going to be more important than the actual physical reward.
I think the progress is more rewarding than the reward itself.
Because you get there to that reward and you're like, oh, okay, here, cool.
You get the reward, you get the $1 million, and it's over.
You remember more.
Yeah.
You remember more of the journey.
Yeah.
The
And the
progress,
progress.
you remember the sights, you remember the cries at night, you remember the the helplessness that you felt because you didn't know what else to do.
It's more
Like you remember the
impactful.
work you put in.
It's more
There
impacting
you
than
go.
the reward. That's why
Yeah.
it's more important.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like you remember
Okay,
the work you
cool.
put. Like me and Parker, we say all the time, they wasn't with us shooting in the gym, so we remember in those moments where it was literally like just us with all these ideas. We just had to put them all together, and now look at us now. I mean, we're
The
we're doing
vision's
pretty good.
The vision's a lot more.
You're
clear.
doing well, boys.
Yeah. So I think we do agree with what you're saying about the journey being more important than the reward. Yeah,
But sometimes it's hard to see that until you've gone through the whole thing and
Mm-hmm.
you have the reward in your hands.
Yeah, exactly. But I still think that you should take the easier route, not the harder route. Make the smart choices.
Because people just
If you- okay,
people are
the
just
easy-
grinding to grind. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
people
saying?
are just struggling on purpose. Believe it or not, that's a real thing.
I do know people who sit here and they give themselves these battles that sound absolutely impossible, but they complete them just for the fact that, one, they learn so much from the struggles that they go through, but two, that way it
Whoa.
continues to motivate them to achieve the next level.
Well, he's better than me because man, I'm
I achieved one goal and, buddy, I'm done.
like you keep on doing that, buddy. I'll stay in
you
my
have
lane.
it.
I'll stay in my
You
lane.
can have it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah,
That was a good one.
That was a pretty good question. See, man, I had to really think about that.
Hunter always has controversial topics. He's a good one to ask those
I wasn't even really
for.
controversial. I was actually pretty good.
But just like stuff that makes you think.
It did make me think. I ain't gonna lie.
Where you you live in Florida, right?
No, he lives in
No,
Knoxville.
he lives in Knoxville.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the other. Oh, I'm thinking of the girl. Okay, yeah,
you
never
keep pulling these people that I've known like my entire life, basically.
yeah. It's
I
like,
called.
He's the one that called.
Yeah, I'm the
All
one
right,
texting.
so here's one more I have for you guys.
All right,
This
what's
is
good?
probably the most controversial topic nowadays.
Good. This is probably gonna be our last question for the night. So go ahead and
Hit us
ask.
with
Hey, go for it. Go for it.
Does money buy happiness?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let
Yes,
me tell
without-
you. Okay.
yes.
Hold on. Who said no?
I did.
All right. So let me give you a scenario. Yeah. Granted. Okay. Let me say this now. Take the boyfriend out of the equation. Take everything out of the equation. Let's say
You
still
can't
live
take my honey away from me.
No. I know. Okay. Then I'll
Just
leave
think of the scenario.
Dakota in it. Right. Granted, you're going to be happy with Dakota because you love him for who he is, whether he has the money or the materialistic things or not. Cool.
That's
Got
a
it.
fact.
But
That's a fact.
But if you and Dakota ended up homeless tomorrow with no vehicle, no job, no food on the counter, no dogs, no nothing,
No
right?
dog is crazy.
You guys are going to be miserable. If I walk up to you as homeless people on the side of the road and hand you $1 million cash,
That's real. That's real.
That's
what is
real.
that going to do? That is going to change your life for the better because
Well,
That's
yes,
facts.
no, it'll change my life, yes, but I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm the wrong person to ask about money because I hate money. I hate the idea of it. I hate the way that it is in charge and takes.
I mean, I understand.
What's the
I
fucking word
understand.
for it? Take,
all right,
But
Okay,
I think
right
what
now.
he's getting at is like more so of like a hey, money.
The thing
may
is, you
not-
can't put Dakota
may-
in the equation because
some
if I
people-
have that man, I literally said this earlier. I could lose everything today except for that man, and as long as I had that man, I would be content because of the way that he loves me and treats me.
if you
So-
found out how much debt your mom had right now, and I handed you the exact dollar amount to pay that debt off, you cannot sit here and tell me that you would not be happy to pay off your mom's debt, and you cannot tell me that it would not make you happy to see your mom's debt get paid off, and you cannot tell me that your mom wouldn't be happy that her debt was paid off. You can't tell me that.
I mean,
You can't tell
no,
me.
yes,
you took
it
away
would
all
be.
them battles that it would
It's-
not make a single soul happy.
It's a huge factor, but I do not
yeah,
think that it should be the sole factor of happiness.
No. It's not
No,
the sole
no,
factor,
no.
but it's a
I'm not
factor.
talking about the
Money
soul factor.
should not
I'm
buy the
talking-
sole
I'm just
factor of
talking
happiness.
about-
It's not the sole factor, but it is a factor. A factor.
Because-
not
because
the only
more-
factor.
The fact that it's a factor in people's happiness is
It's
what's
just the way it is. Because
Well,
listen,
it's disgusting.
love don't pay bills at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Hard work
okay.
pays bills.
Yeah.
Now, granted, when you drive down the road, and listen, all y'all live close to Nashville, so I know y'all see this on a day-to-day basis. I've worked in Nashville enough that I've seen it.
Mhm.
You go down and get off of a certain interstate, and you see a guy on the side of the road asking for something. What is 9 times out of 10 he's asking for rather than something else?
Money.
Money. He's asking
They'll
for
never
money
actually put that on the boards
to
anymore,
go
though.
back to buy his satisfying needs. drugs, alcohol,
He's
food, or
right.
That's
whatever.
what you see on the streets of Broadway. But,
It's
I
the
immediately
truth, though.
thought of the
That's the
Bridgewater
truth, yeah.
exit in Knoxville where that man with his sign stands every single day. But it never actually says anything about money.
But that's why I
It
said
says,
9
please
times out of 10.
But the
help.
exceptions don't make the rule.
But it says, please help. Anything will help. I'm homeless.
But the exception doesn't make the rule.
Yeah, let me give him a hug. Yeah. Now, I think that I'm sorry.
Again,
No,
you're
I
asking the
think-
wrong person
I
about
think-
money because I hate it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't
more,
think it's never been a huge thing to me.
But at the end of the day, money may
And
not.
Hunter knows that.
They say that money don't make you happy, but having no money will definitely.
Money
not
can
make you
also
happy.
ruin your life.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Here's a
Bill
quote by-
Gates is one of the richest people in the entire world, but he has also put out many, many statements saying that he's probably the most depressing person you'll ever meet in your life.
Money can
Cool.
absolutely take
But-
away your happiness.
that's because
just
he
as
has the
much as it
luxury
can
of
give
being
it.
depressed.
But
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
have everything you need in life, what else is there to fight for?
Well,
Yes,
here's the
I
thing,
agree
though.
with it.
Here's the thing, though.
Once
When
you
you
have
have
so much-
here's the thing. When you
Go
have
ahead.
everything that you need in your life, it makes being depressed a whole lot easier. Because listen, I think that, in my opinion, how me and Parker grew up, depression was a luxury growing up. We didn't really have that luxury because guess what? We still had to go out and get it at the end of the day. All right, here's what depression really looks like. If you're like really, really, really depressed, it's like sitting in the dark and not maintaining like your responsibilities as an adult. That's really what it like looks like. Me and Parker, we ain't really got that privilege. We have to go out here and get it because there's people who depend on us. So we ain't got time to be depressed. No, we got to be productive out here. Here's a quote by
But now, go ahead. I'm my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
The state,
here's a quote by Kanye West that really
not fucking Kanye.
No,
Oh my God.
no. But this is prime Kanye. Graduation.
Yeah, I love Kanye.
He made graduation. Okay, all right.
not
all right.
yay, Kanye.
Yeah, this is prime Kanye. He had this quote in the song called "Good Life" with T-Pain. All right, everybody likes T-Pain. First of all, all right.
Yeah.
He said, "Having money is not everything. Not having it is."